Hi, in this video tutorial, I will show you how to migrate an Oracle 11G or 12C database running on 64-bit Linux from your on-premise data center to Oracle's database cloud service in 3 easy steps. You first download and configure an RMAN backup module. Next, you set up RMAN and take a backup to the Oracle Storage Cloud. And finally, you go to your cloud account and restore the backup to a database cloud service instance. Let's start by downloading and configuring an Oracle Database Backup Service RMAN module. Search for Oracle Database Cloud Backup module to easily locate the download URL. Accept the license agreement and click All Supported Platforms. Download the file to your local machine and then upload it to the database host that you want to back up. Note that the downloaded zip file has two files in it, the opc install.jar and the readme.txt. Upload opc install.jar to your database host. In this case, I've uploaded the jar to my on-prem host in the folder opc. Next, create two folders, one to host the configured RMAN library and the other for the encryption wallet, since we will be uploading an encrypted backup to the Oracle Storage Cloud. Next, we will install the package while passing the required parameters as related to your Oracle Storage Cloud account. To compile the package and install the configured library, you will need your cloud storage service name, the identity domain, the path to the RMAN interface library and encryption wallet, and the storage container where you would like to send the backup. If you provide a container name, it should pre-exist. If you don't provide any, then a container is created for you. In this case, I'm passing a pre-created container named on-prem DB backup. Oh, and you will also need your cloud account credentials. The installer will download the platform-specific library module and place it in the lib directory. The credentials are stored in the wallet directory. Next, we connect to RMAN and set it up so that it can use that configured library as a backup destination. Note that the SBT library parameter is now pointing to the configured libopc.so file that we just set up, and the env variable is pointing to the p file that we need to for the database that we want to back up, which in this case is located in my folder as you see here, and the p file is opcorcl.ora. Next, we configure a compression so that we can move the backup to the Oracle Cloud faster. We also set up an encryption passcode since we want to send the RMAN backup encrypted to the cloud. Remember that you've set the encryption passcode as my DB backup to Oracle Cloud, and so save it somewhere because when you restore it, you're going to need this. And that's it. RMAN is all configured. Next, all we got to do is fire up a backup. The amount of time it takes to backup depends upon the size of the database and the network bandwidth you have between your data center and the Oracle Cloud data center where your account is provisioned. Your database is now backed up. It's time to go to the cloud account and restore that backup into a DBCS instance. At cloud.oracle.com, log into your account. Select Data Center. Provide your identity domain. On the dashboard, select Database. Open the Service Console. You can see all the databases that are provisioned in your account. We'll say Create Service. Pick Oracle Database Cloud Service with the billing frequency that you desire. Since we backed up an Oracle 11G database, we picked Oracle 11G here. Enterprise Edition. On the service details page, you provide the service configuration details, database configuration details, the backup and recovery configuration in case you want to back up this database. And then finally, the most important part in this case is the restore configuration, since we are restoring this from an existing backup. So as you can see, I've provided my service name. I've picked up a compute shape, the smallest in this case, but you can pick up any one of the different compute shapes available. Picked up a SSH public key. You would need to provide that. An admin password, which is basically going to be your sys password. I have said create a storage container and then provided a name here. And the name format is basically your service name, hyphen, the domain name, front slash, the container name. And since I've said create container, this doesn't need to pre-exist, it will be created. On the restore configuration details here, this is important. I have to say create instance from existing backup, yes. Put in the database ID, you need to get it from your source database. This is the RMAN key that we had saved when we basically encrypted the RMAN backup. So as you can see, I have to provide that. And then basically the name of the container, which was on-prem DB backup. So that needed to be provided along with the credentials. So that's all you need for the service details page. And if everything is okay, as we click next, we'll see the confirmation page. All right, once you see the confirmation page, you know that everything went well. You can make sure that your instantiate from backup is set to yes, and it shows the database ID and the container that you had backed up to. And that is it. You hit create, and your database should be ready in a few minutes. Of course, those few minutes would depend upon the size of your source database, since this is going to be a restore operation. So as you just saw, we migrated an Oracle 11G database from an on-premise data center to Oracle's public cloud in 3 steps. We first downloaded and configured an RMAN module on our source system. We then set up RMAN and fired up a backup to the Oracle storage cloud. And then finally, we went to our cloud account and restored that backup to create a DBCS instance.